Good to go?
I can translate in Italian.
Oh, good. Her English is very good, we know.
You know, thank you.
So we have double trouble, obviously, two Scatizzis on the same card. Is this the first time that you fought on the same card?
Yeah, no, actually, we supposed to fight together in December in the final of last year, but my opponent missed the weight, so I didn't fight, but she fought. We've been there in the same fight week.
Nice. And do you prefer that you're both preparing for fights together, or do you prefer it that one of you is preparing and one of you is helping prepare?
No, of course, I think it's better prepare together and go to war together. It's more funny and
Yes.
it's good to share this moment together.
Good energy, good vibes.
Nice. And then to yourself, Valentina, obviously, last year
Yes.
you missed out on the semi-final because your opponents pulled out and you went straight to the final. Now, obviously, there's an extra fight for you. Do you have to change anything in your training to ensure that your body can still hold up for more fights during this year's competition?
No, for me it's same because I training every day, so I'm ready. I always ready for fight anyway because I did a hard work, so nothing changed for me. Yes.
And to yourself, Danielle, you're against obviously the winner of last year's tournament as well, Jakob. You're coming in as an underdog. I think you came in as an underdog in your last fight, to be honest, against
Like always.
against Chisholm when you pulled off that excellent submission. How do you feel coming in as the underdog? Does it give you more motivation? How you feel?
Yeah, of course. Like I said, I always been the underdog during my fights, even in my Bellator fights. They always put me against fighter on the paper better than me, and this is push me to get better. And yeah, I love the feeling to be the underdog. To be honest, I love the feeling. He's gonna lose.
We are the same
Yeah.
because me always same things, you know.
Jakob won last time, so it's gonna be easy for him. And Saturday, surprise.
Surprise. But this is good, you know, surprise. Everybody think you lose and woohoo.
And then prediction for the fight. How do you think the fight finishes?
My fight. Jakob is it's pretty. It's a good fighter, of course, but it's pretty boring style. You know, a lot of wrestling on the wall. I will try to make more show from this, but I think he's gonna probably finish on point.
And then the same question to Valentina as well.
I think she's a good striker. She's tough, but I'm tougher. And I fought with very, very tough girl, so I'm so ready. And you know, I like stay in the cage for 3 rounds, but maybe this time I won't finish early.
All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello guys, I'm Hader from For Fighting's Sake. First of all guys, I want to ask both of you how you feeling, how do you like Glasgow?
It's cold.
Cold.
It's cold
Cold.
place. It's cold place. We were in Italy. She was in Ireland,
In
so
Ireland.
for her it's the same. I was in Italy and was full summer, and I came here with the old jacket, old things. So.
I always
But
want to
I
go.
I still didn't see Glasgow. Maybe today I'm gonna go for a walk.
You should check it out, it's a
Yeah.
lovely city,
Yeah,
but it's cold, not quite the Mediterranean. And my second question for both of you, whichever wants to go first, how does it feel to represent Italy? Do you take pride in representing your country on such a global scale?
Yeah, of course, it's a great honor for us represent Italy in a big promotion like this one. Not too many Italians are involved in this big stage, so unfortunately the Italians have me and Valentina.
Well, talking about former Italians, I actually noticed on your record, Daniel, that you fought Marvin Vittori, and I found that strange because he's a UFC middleweight, whereas you fight at lightweight.
No, in welterweight.
So you just met in the middle.
We met in the middle.
And was that just because you was two best in Italy? There's not too much competition. Is that how that fight came together?
Yeah. But we were in that period. We were the best in Italy. He was growing to become a middleweight. I was start to becoming professional, so understand how cut weight, because at that time I didn't know what was cut weight. We fought in the welterweight. But to be honest, my professional career started after Marvin.
Okay.
Because before Marvin, I was just training 3 times per day, 3 times per week. No cut weight, nothing. Just go and fight.
Yeah. So that was your wake up call.
Yeah. After Marvin, I start to think maybe I need to train.
Oh, last one from me for Valentina.
Yeah.
What made you want to become an MMA fighter? Was it influence of your brother, or was it something that you've always wanted to do?
No, for sure it's inside of me fight. So probably I wanted fight in my life, but of course the help from my brother, it was very strong, very cool for me.
Thank you very much, Valentina.
Hi guys, Scott here from For Fighting's Sake. My first question is for you, Daniel. So we saw last year that you were actually training with Connor. So could you tell us a wee bit about that? How it kind of helped you and like level up your game, and sort of like what you learned from those sort of sparring and training sessions?
Yeah, last year I've been in France with Connor. Was a month, I think, and actually even for the fight of Chizov. When I've been in Ireland for the training camp, I went a lot of time in the house of Connor for training. We did a lot of sparring session, and of course you're training with the best in the world, so you just keep all the advice of Connor. And Connor,
I imagine it brings out your best game as well, though.
yeah, of course you have to try to do the best, because Connor is not joking around. And of course, and he's really he don't think just about himself. I remember in France sometimes he help us, me and the other guy. He teach us some trick, some stuff. It's really good.
Good. No, I'm glad to hear that.
Was good.
My next question is for you, Valentina.
Yes.
So we understand that, like, if everything goes according to plan, we sort of wanted to know your plans for after this weekend. Would a rematch with Dakota be on the cards by any chance?
Se voglio un rematch.
Con Dakota? If she want a rematch with Dakota
Sorry.
in the future.
Yeah.
Of course. We will.
She's working for it.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
No, it'd be great to see that ran back, but
At that time, maybe I was ready for the fight, but need more experience. Just more experience, and I can beat her.
Yeah. Well, we wish you both the best of luck on Saturday. So thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Hey, Musa from MMA Arena. We were in the same flight yesterday. You seem really chill, really cool. Yeah. How do you feel when Valentina decided to go to the MMA route?
I just said to myself, finally. Finally. Because I've been in a lot of her dancing competition, and every time I was watching this competition and thinking when she's gonna start to throw an elbow in the face of someone.
Or kick, you remember when
or kick someone.
I go for the trip.
So
What influence did he had in your career, in your fighter personality?
But for me, fight side by side my brother, it's fantastic because we do same things and we can share so much things in our life than before. and spend more time together. So it's beautiful.
Okay, thanks. You're fighting a great fighter, Chanel. She's coming up.
Yeah.
She's one of the top prospects right now. How do you prepare? How do you feel mentally?
My preparation for this fight is like always. I training hard every day and with the best, I think, in my gym, with the best partner. So nothing changed. I'm always myself, confident, and I'm ready.
Okay, thank you. Who do you prefer to fight after Saturday, Capella or Yugi?
I don't know. Honestly, I'm just thinking step by step. If it's Capella, vamonos. If it's you, it's okay.
Thank you.
What was the hardest part about growing up together, and what was the most fun part?
The hardest part, we fight a lot. we had a lot of fights.
In the house.
In the house, we fight a lot, and she kicked me out my ass a lot of time. And
That's why you wanted her to go to MMA.
Yeah, and the best part, of course, was playing around because we grew up in the
Strange way.
strange way. Yeah, but we had. We wasn't really guys going on the street every time because we were lucky. We had a good guard and we are in campaign, so we play together on the tree and stuff like this.
Do you compare each other's achievements and do you use that to motivate each other at all?
No, I don't think so. She has his way, his career. I have mine. I'm older. I did a lot of bullshit in my career, like fight Marvin.
Without training.
Without know what was MMA.
Yeah.
She's gonna do a different way.
Yeah. And so on that, since you figured out your training and everything, what keeps you motivated on the days that you do not feel like doing it and do not feel like training at all?
Sometimes,
You have a lot of time to think about the answer.
Not that long.
Hey, works fast.
Che bello fare intervista con te.
Yeah.
you have to say again.
Do I? No. Okay. Go ahead.
Not really. Sometimes I have the moment I go in the gym and I say, why I'm fucking keep going with this sport? Maybe I can sell car or I can do everything, other things in my life. But after even when I have a fight, my coach and my teammates tell me, just rest 2 weeks, 1 week, take a bit off. But after 3-4 days, I start to become crazy inside the house. I need to do something. Maybe for the maybe because I'm a psychopathic, so I need to release the stress.
Yeah.
Same.
Same answer.
Yes.
So Valentina, since you reached the final last season, now your face is on all the posters and you are being promoted as well. Does that change anything regarding your mindset, and do you feel pressure because of that, or?
No, I never feel pressure because I just think on my fight, on step in the cage and do what I do every day and just show myself.
What do you guys miss about? Well, you live in Italy still, or?
Yeah, I live fixed in Italy.
So Valentina, what do you miss about Italy the most?
Maybe the sun. The weather, of course, because usually when I stay in Italy, I stay in my garden, keep sun. So just this.
And the food, probably. Yeah, that's it actually.
Si emoziona lui come hai visto?
Daniel, I can see you have a French word on your hand, on the around the neck too.
Yeah.
I think it's about your daughter, whose name is Soleil.
Yeah, sorry.
how do you manage to be a dad, really close to your daughter, as we can see on Instagram, and be a great fighter?
It's not easy because especially when I have to travel a lot or go in Ireland and training, I have to leave my daughter and my wife alone at home, and she's growing. She's 5 now. She understands everything. He asks me a lot of time, why you punch this guy? Why you do this? And then even in the morning she called me, when you come back, and it's not easy, but I'm trying to let her understand this is just a work like all the other father of her school. Maybe a bit different, but it's still just a work, and everything I'm doing is for her, of course.
Thank you, Daniel.
We're just going to take one final question from Mike Pendleton, who will come out of the laptop.
Thank you guys for the time. Valentina, I'll start with you. How do you feel your experience having faced Dakota will help you face Chanel? There's a lot of comparisons between the two and how they're coming up through the PFL. Do you feel your experience against Dakota will help you in this fight against Chanel?
I think Chanel, yes, is same Dakota, but it's not Dakota. I told you she's a good fighter, but I'm more skillful than her because I have also a good striking, and I have my strategy and nothing. And I think I have so much heart.
And Daniel, you talked about your opponent, Yakov, his style's a bit boring.
Yeah.
You plan to put on a show for the crowd in Glasgow this weekend?
I will try. Yeah, of course he have to do what he have to do for win, but his style for me is a bit boring. Wrestling on the fence, just pushing, and I will try to make the story different this time.
And last thing for me, you guys kind of talked about it just very quickly. Do you guys enjoy being underdogs coming into your fights?
Yeah, like we said before, it's really good. It's really good because when everyone think about you're gonna win and you win, okay, yeah, we know, we know. But when you are the underdog, it's better. The feeling is better.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, that's a wrap. Thank you so much.
Thank you.